Please all take your seats. Thank you. Good morning, all. My name is Gerald Gavin, the Academic Affairs Manager for the University with responsibility for examinations, timetabling and conferring, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. I have the honour to introduce today's platform party, beginning from my left, Thomas Dowling, Head of School of Computing, Professor Graham Heaslip, Dean of Faculty of Engineering and Computing, Dr. Orla Flynn, President, Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, and Paul Hannigan, Vice President for Cross-Border Engagement. We also extend a warm welcome to our heads of department, heads of school, our academics, university librarian, members of the governing body, and members of the ATU Students' Union. Iram Professor Graham Heaslip, Donegal, Hintóireachta na Ríomhaireachta an Service of Brunta Oscailt. I call upon Professor Graham Heaslip, Dean of Faculty of Engineering and Computing, to opening the conferring ceremony.
Fáilte gach duine chuig an seirmas brunchna seo. Tá an áras orm a bheith ag an Oscail Speisialta seo, I bhéarla an Oscail Technológica on Atlantic. President Flynn, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to this conferring session celebrating the achievements of the 2025 graduates from the Faculty of Engineering and Computing here in Donegal. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the Faculty of Engineering and Computing Conferring. It is wonderful to see so many proud faces here this morning, students, families, friends and colleagues, all gathered to celebrate hard work, determination and success. This academic year marks an important milestone in our journey as we embrace a new faculty-based organisational structure, one that strengthens our academic and research cohesion while enhancing collaboration and innovation across disciplines. Our faculty now proudly comprises 4 schools, each representing a vital pillar of our mission to deliver world-class education, research and engagement with industry and community partners. The new structure reflects a positive and strategic development, one that positions us to respond more effectively to emerging technologies, societal challenges, and the needs of a dynamic economy. Before I address the graduates, I want to congratulate the parents and the families in the room. As a parent myself, I know that supporting a child through third-level education these days is no walk in the park. It is more like a marathon through a forest of online forums, student loans, and late-night phone calls that begin with, "Hi, Mum. Quick question, how do I boil pasta again?" Some years ago, a colleague of mine who had never attended university himself sent 2 children through college. He described the financial challenge as like buying a new car every year and then driving it off a cliff. But he added, and rightly so, that he would do it all again in a heartbeat. So well done to all the families here tonight. You've invested in something far more valuable than any car, the future of your children. To our graduates, congratulations. You survived lectures, laboratories, group projects, and even Wi-Fi issues. You've earned every cheer and every applause that you received today. This session covers the students from the Department of Computing. Our students come from diverse backgrounds, both locally and internationally, and engage in a wide range of programs, from computing, software development, data science, and AI. Many of you are already leaving your mark through research, innovation, and community engagement. The faculty also boasts a very strong alumni network. Our graduates are engineers, developers, entrepreneurs, researchers, and leaders, contributing locally and globally, founding startups and transforming communities. Here in Donegal, our research and innovation is thriving. ATU's Oscar Research Centre leads initiatives like the eData project, a 6.7 million Peace Plus funded programme, helping SMEs across the border region adopt AI, data analytics, automation and IoT, improving efficiency, sustainability and cross-border collaboration. We're also leading the 5G Share project, testing how 5G and extended reality can transform hybrid education, enable advanced AI applications, and ensure secure post-quantum ready networks. Through our Janus Research Centre, ATU contributes to major Peace Plus projects such as One Health, iImprove, and Peacetime. As Steve Jobs said, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. In line with this spirit of renewal and ambition, I am delighted to highlight the establishment of the SPEAR Centre, which stands for the Semiconductor, Photonics, Education and Research. The grand ambition of SPEAR is to create building blocks that will help to deliver sustainable socio-economic regeneration and transformation in the border region. And it's done in collaboration with our partners in Ulster University, Seagate and the Tyndall National Institute. These initiatives show that the Faculty of Engineering and Computing is not about classrooms and labs. It's about innovation, societal impact, and shaping the future. So our departments continue to achieve remarkable milestones. Within this department that you have today, we have new courses, an MSc in Applied Artificial Intelligence, and we have new pathways being developed to meet the evolving needs of industry. We also have a bit of history being made today. Today is the first cohort of students on the BSc in Honours in Computer Science that started as ATU students and are now graduating as ATU students. So congratulations to you. Also congratulations to John Doherty for achieving his Academic Excellence Award. Mahatma Gandhi said, "The future depends on what you do today." Our alumni are proof of this. Engineers, developers, entrepreneurs, researchers, and leaders who are making a difference. Before I finish, I want to share something that isn't taught in universities. Companies have strategies for marketing, finance, advertising, but they don't have strategies for networking. Networking isn't taught, but it is very important. This concept was developed by Harvey Coleman, and it's called PI. So P stands for performance. How well you do your job contributes 10% of your career progress. Do a superb job, that's the minimum. You get paid on performance, you get promoted on what other people think of your potential. I stands for image. Your image is 30% of your career progress. This is your reputation. That leaves 60%. And E is for exposure. Who has seen you in action? Who has seen you deliver? Do you do visible work or invisible work? Coleman maintains that every decision about you, your career, your compensation, and your promotion is taken by a group of people sitting around a table in a room, and you won't be there. And if nobody knows you, and if nobody knows how you have contributed to the success of the organization, guess what? They're going to move along to the next person. So remember your network. The people who understand that and nail that, they make extraordinary strides. That's not to say that being talented and good and hardworking, they all matter a lot. But lots of people are like that. Life is a game of inches, so it's all about the marginal gains. So remember to expand your network. Helen Keeler remarked, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." So before I finish, I would like to thank a few people. To the faculty, thank you for the wonderful job you do. Your engagement and dedication are exemplary, and without your commitment to progress, we could not move ahead at the pace that we need to. To many support staff, thank you. These colleagues are the backbone of our daily lives, and without them, it would be impossible to get many tasks completed. To the families and friends sitting here today, thank you for the support you provided to help get these graduates through their time in education. I have no doubt the role you play in their lives has been helpful and encouraging. Thank you to the many students who have acted as class representatives and helped the Students' Union and myself in our work. And finally, to the graduates, I wish you every success on the road ahead and I would ask you to please keep in touch with us. We want to keep in touch with you and share our news and stories, and hopefully you will come back and meet future students and share your life experiences with them as you begin your careers. So congratulations, graduates of 2025. Be proud, be bold, and remember, engineers and computing graduates from Donegal can make anything work, often just with a cable tie, some duct tape, and a lot of ingenuity. I'll finish with a quote from Nelson Mandela. "It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success." Thank you, enjoy your celebrations, and the very best of luck in your careers.
Anish, Iram, Dr. Orlan Line, Uachtaran Ulscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic. Gradam a brunna in a Forlamori, a brunna Ulscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic, Conna Crih Shin, agus Iram, Dr. Liam O'Benaid, Clorahor, agus Privifiguk, Agadula, Hirahori, a Queer Lawher. Now I call upon Dr. Orla Flynn, President of Atlantic Technological University, to confer awards on the learners presented by the Atlantic Technological University for that purpose. And I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the candidates.
De bhua an údarás atá díolsethe in Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic. Bronnam leis seo dochtaní ar na fálamóirí a bhainteach an chaidán den na dochtaní sin, agus iarm go gcuirfear na fálamóirí sin í láthair cuam, chun go mronnig mé a bar chéime orthu go fada miúil. By virtue of the authority vested in Atlantic Technological University, I hereby confer awards on the learners who have achieved the standard determined for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
Uachtarán, chuir mé láthair chuaid na hiarrthóirí seo halanas a bhfuil a dorthaí scrútathe leachta agus de bhachtaní ag le bhéle sé a seacht a hocht agus a né den chraith náisiúnta cailíochtaí a bheith ceadathe ag comhairle acadúil Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic. President, I present to you the following candidates whose examination results have been adopted and awards at levels 6, 7, 8 and 9 of the National Framework of Qualifications have been approved by the Atlantic Technological University Academic Council.
I call on Jade Lyons, Head of Department of Computing, to present the candidates from this department.
Bachelor of Science in Applied Data Technologies, Robert Baxter, in absentia. Kevin Boyce. Peter Brannigan. Brian Doherty, in absentia. John Doherty. David Donegal. Mary Doohan. Sinead Flanagan. Steve Flanagan. Lydia Gibson, in absentia. Andrew Hunt. Andrew Lamb, in absentia. Kaike Lima, in absentia. Michael McGettigan, in absentia. Paul O'Brien. Lauren Patton. Tony Sumner. Junathula Vina, in absentia. The Bachelor of Science in Computing, Christos Adrianos. Brian Carlin. Finton Doherty, in absentia. Jake Doran. Oisin Gibson. Cashel McDade. Ryan McGlynn. Stephen McGlynn. Daniel Pohebrnak, in absentia. Alana Millis, in absentia. Bachelor of Science in Computing with Computer Games Development, Jonathan Doherty. Omri Dreyer, in absentia. Luis Eleuterio Simeo. Maya McGee, in absentia. Sean McGinley. Lorcan Murray, in absentia. Dale Nesbitt, in absentia. Ben O'Donnell. Could I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Applied Data Technologies, the Bachelor of Science in Computing, and the Bachelor of Science in Computing with Computer Games Development to stand for a round of applause, please? Bachelor of Science in Computing with Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics. Dylan Aiken, in absentia. Anais Alsawaran. Enrique Cabral, in absentia. Dara Daly. Daniel Gallagher, in absentia. Jan Kreitz. Victor Kreis. Duje Kulik. Kudus Legesi, in absentia. Patrick Manning, in absentia. Patrick McCauley. Alton McMenamin, in absentia. Muhammad Abubakar Nawaz Bajwa. Kent Nojima, in absentia. Oisin O'Brien. Eve Pearson. Leonardo Rigatieri, in absentia. Suryabanu Rakanatnam. Harry Rylett. Oscar Sprengel, in absentia. The Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computer Science, Sean Antazo. Alan Burrell. James Byrne. Dara Corey. John Cosgrove, in absentia. Patrick Dabeck. Javier Diaz Jimenez. Tahir Dijan, in absentia. Dara Doherty. Sean Doherty. Toshiaki Fujisawa. Jordan Gillespie. Paul Hannigan. Lauren Hegarty. Ante Jelinek, in absentia. Shane McDevitt. Adam Sava. Michaelo Spill. Ronan Smith. Oisin Sweeney. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computing, Kashfia Ali. Brendan Boyle. Joseph Devine. Fiacre McAneef. Gareth McGill. Mary O'Donnell. Faizan Sohal. Could I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Computing with Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics, the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, and the Bachelor of Science in Computing to please stand for a round of applause. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computing and Applied Computing. Stephen Callahan. Isabel Conahan. Suleiman Darwish. Owen Deary. Adam Doherty. Joseph Doherty. Mohammed El Mofti. Thomas Galanders. Owen Gillespie. Avalash Garala. Dermot Harkin. Dylan Harkin. Lovro Majtan. Tiernan Nash. Alexander Omo. The Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computing and Contemporary Software Development. Mohamed Abes, in absentia. Janis Akmentinis, in absentia. Oksana Alexandrovica, in absentia. Dara Conroy. Dermot Creeley, in absentia. Ricardo Duarte Barrow, in absentia. Zubulia Fanuda, in absentia. Ivan Freza, in absentia. Connor Gillespie, in absentia. Noel Griffin, in absentia. Adis Kapavrikis, in absentia. Abdul Bari Khan, in absentia. Keith Kalia. Damien Klimiuk, in absentia. Thomas Lennon, in absentia. Fran Martin. Ivan Martin, in absentia. Tegan McDade, in absentia. Connor McFeely, in absentia. Arno Molik. Iman Mokhtar, in absentia. Amar Maranovic. John O'Connell, in absentia. Guillaume Prado, in absentia. Jothica Tamalarasan. The Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computing with Computer Games Development. Shane Morrison, in absentia. The Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computing with Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics. Angele Babu. Neil Boyle. Lorcan Diver. Liam Gallagher. Dean Harkin. Brian Herron. Declan Kelly. Dominic Kuzmic. Brandon Meehan. Dennis Olabunmi, in absentia. Could I ask the graduates of the Bachelor of Science in Computing and Applied Computing, the Bachelor of Science in Computing and Contemporary Software Development, the Bachelor of Science in Computer with Computer Games Development, and the Bachelor of Science in Computing with Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics to please stand for a round of applause. Higher Diploma in Science in Computing. Svetlana Balak. Romulo Barbosa. Claire Casey, in absentia. Emmanuel Chirwa, in absentia. Cassiana de Oliveira. Robin Doyle, in absentia. Abdulrahman Ibrahim, in absentia. Tara Kirk, in absentia. Muzaffar Koyunku, in absentia. Radoslaw Kucharski, in absentia. Adam Laska, in absentia. Anwar Ulhaik Malik, in absentia. Tekla Marangon. Ronan McBride, in absentia. Nicole McMenamin, in absentia. Luca Modric, in absentia. Michael O'Sullivan, in absentia. Leon Pacheco, in absentia. Kieran Pull, in absentia. Juliana Presti, in absentia. Mari Carmen Reshi Olivares, in absentia. Stephen Rice. Paula Maria Sanchez Alvarez. Riha Ozansari, in absentia. Tulsi Sharma. Daniel Slater. Maddie Stafford, in absentia. Alan Sweeney, in absentia. Wayne Twomey. Samuel Yukujukwu. Lisa Merritt Weinfurtner, in absentia. Anna Wilhelm Vass, in absentia. The Higher Diploma in Science and Computing for Educators. Rachel Boyle, in absentia. Anne Brady, in absentia. David Brennan, in absentia. Karen Callanan, in absentia. Amy Jane Carey, in absentia. Aisling Conway, in absentia. Derville Cuddy, in absentia. James Finn, in absentia. Joanne Kennedy, in absentia. Mark James Kenny, in absentia. Sinead Kenrick, in absentia. Catherine Ever Langford, in absentia. Kayla Madden, in absentia. Tara McLaughlin, in absentia. Kate McAdams, in absentia. Emma Nickamweir, in absentia. Catherine Ann O'Sullivan, in absentia. Mairead Reynolds, in absentia. And Katie Traynor, in absentia. Could I ask all the graduates of the Higher Diploma in Science and Computing to stand for a round of applause, please? Postgraduate Diploma in Science and Computing in Big Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence. Luana Feltosa de Andrade, in absentia. Maciej Kresnik, in absentia. Shafina Jamaluddin. Brandon Kelly, in absentia. Sam Kerwin, in absentia. Deepak Kumar, in absentia. Nichin Kumar, in absentia. Nasir Mandai, in absentia. David McDade. Nahul Alejandro Nuchera, in absentia. Rory O'Flaherty, in absentia. Peter O'Rourke. Ben Smith, in absentia. Vanessa Souza de Montana. Could I ask the students of the Postgraduate Diploma in Science and Big Data Analytics and AI to stand for a round of applause, please? Postgraduate Diploma in Computing and Cloud Technologies. Ryan Clark, in absentia. Alan Coughlin, in absentia. Emer de Kersey, in absentia. Deepak Samra Devaraj. Francis Doran, in absentia. Asim Gupta, in absentia. Nathan Hand, in absentia. Neil Kelly, in absentia. Irakli Lumids, in absentia. Anthony Malone, in absentia. Nemanja Marjanovic, in absentia. Thomas O'Brien. Marco Olchese Brozovic. Ashleen O'Sullivan, in absentia. David Ryan, in absentia. Marco Sacchi, in absentia. Philip Stewart, in absentia. Patrick Torrey, in absentia. The Postgraduate Diploma in Science and Computing and DevOps. Suman Day, in absentia. Ronan Doherty, in absentia. Brian Gleason, in absentia. Patrick Griffin, in absentia. Mark Heppenstall, in absentia. Shivangi Shalini James. Heine Linda Jennings, in absentia. Jason Kelly, in absentia. Dara Kitt, in absentia. Christian Magalhaes, in absentia. Hussein Al-Masud, in absentia. Kuram Shahzad Mughal, in absentia. Joseph O'Neill. Dean Ryan, in absentia. Mudassir Sheikh, in absentia. Robert Spulik, in absentia. Stephen Terrell, in absentia. The Postgraduate Diploma in Science and Computing and Cybersecurity. Mubarak Mohammed Aidid. Oladele Eodele Ulatunde, in absentia. Vijayamaxil Biradar. Nicholas Boren, in absentia. Jeffrey Carlin, in absentia. Brian Carter, in absentia. Mariana Cavecchia. Paul Diamanstein, in absentia. Robert Donnelly, in absentia. Alex Fleming, in absentia. Dara Kavanagh, in absentia. Marek Kiziak, in absentia. Christoph Mendel, in absentia. Andrew Mulligan, in absentia. Matanda Ndamba, in absentia. Robert Oakley, in absentia. Donal O'Connor, in absentia. Diego Riminato, Robert Sweetman, in absentia. Mayor Girish Work, in absentia. Michael Wachna, in absentia. Could I ask the graduates of the Postgraduate Diploma in Cloud and the Postgraduate Diploma in DevOps and the Postgraduate Diploma in Science, Computing and Cybersecurity to please stand for a round of applause. The Postgraduate Diploma in Science and Supply Chain Analytics. Ornella Lois della Afanivo Lozzi, in absentia. Killian Broderick, in absentia. Antoinette Brody. Christabel Singh Ches Chai. Amy Costello, in absentia. Adele Crowley, in absentia. Ada Diegos Gonzalez, in absentia. Rodrigo Dominguez Concha, in absentia. Jared Donnellan, in absentia. Ekewiku El Ibo, in absentia. Ariel Ellis Piefer, in absentia. Luan Ferreira, in absentia. Rodriguez Fritas. Leonardo Giromini, in absentia. Helen Gilmore, in absentia. Isaac Babatunde Janada Popola, in absentia. Samantha Cringes, in absentia. Flavio Mariano Ferreira, in absentia. Anthony Martin, in absentia. Olha Martineko, in absentia. Craig Meehan, in absentia. Christian Olimpio Fernandez. Anderson Petrus, in absentia. Shauna Reed, in absentia. Vanio Ribeiro Bohen, in absentia. Abademi Salaja. Dominica Staron, in absentia. Marcella Jennifer Texera Oliveira. Marion Timlin. Etienne Valereto dos Santos, in absentia. Archana Viramani, in absentia. Sarah Weathers, in absentia. Seyung Yun, in absentia. Christian Zimmer. Master of Science in Computing and Big Data Analytics. Ubekanola Alade. Pratish Arya. Chandradeep Yadav Bandari. Murtaza Bilal Qasim. Vignesh Chala. Apurva Dinesh Bamre. Srinath Dudametla, in absentia. Eswar Kumar Gandhan. Veera Harasiva Gunasagaran. Sriram KV. Saranya Lakshmanan. Richa Mandal. Hithashini Manja Dinesh. Christine McCabe. Naomi Onmawari. Devika Lashmi Prasanna Ralangi. Mohammed Farhan Sahibi Alam Sheikh. Akash Vikram, in absentia. Kushik Yamansi. Master of Science in Computing and Big Data Analytics and Artificial Intelligence. Suman Azmira. Kajal Bakkar. Subhojit Das. Maximiliano Herrera, in absentia. Murali Krishnan Jayagopi. Nelson Jason Joseph. Prajwal Krishnai. Christy Jo Martin. Shifa Naz. Linus Ngatia. Vincent O'Kane. David Emery Oskan. Berke Senyasa. Solomon Ejesi Tobrizi Udeli. Meng Yang, in absentia. Could I ask the graduates of the Master of Science in Computing and Big Data and Artificial Intelligence, the Master of Science in Computing and Big Data Analytics, and the Postgraduate Diploma in Supply Chain Analytics to please stand for a round of applause. Master of Science in Computing and Cloud Technologies. Hanusha Arjunan. Vinay Reddy Bimareddy, in absentia. Kalyan Saga Surla. Pavithra Gandhakaran. Kiran Gopal Krishnan Ramoni. Jaron Jones, in absentia. Raphael Kuglars, in absentia. Owen Ling, in absentia. Sai Kiran Marathi. Zanab Masudi. Niall McCann. John McCarthy, in absentia. Noel Malia. Israel Orunleki. Paul O'Neill, in absentia. Yuvaraj Parthaban. Preetha Ramesh. Satish Kumar Samayan. Kudavan Sheikh. Mahabub Sudani Sheikh. Harman Singh. Carl Timmins, in absentia. Nagarajan Chilia Yadav. Master of Science in Computing and DevOps. Shrikudi Ajamalan. Darshan Goda Anamalali Ramesh. Shireen Ambayan. Sumathi Danaskaran. Tony Joshua Kanaka. Karthikeyan Murugan. Subhashri Apavu Pandian. Ashwarya Prashant Jagtap. Shriram Rajendran. Vijay Kumar Rajendran. John Kurabaran Ravichandran. Athul Sukumaran. Jayakumar Sundaramurthy. Yitun Thu. Siddhartha Vijay Kumar. Karthike Vijay Kumar Gayatri. Vinod Vijayan. Master of Science in Cyber Psychology. Chikalundi Ugana Anagar. Chikasi Mobi Dribi. Dea George. Muhammad Jayed Udin Saqib. Janani Jagadiswaran. Tara Sweeney, in absentia. Could I ask the graduates of the Master of Science in Computing and Cloud Technologies, the Master of Science in Computing and DevOps, and the Master of Science in Cyber Psychology to please stand for a round of applause. Master of Science in Computing and Cybersecurity. Ashwin Abby Matthews. Pavlo Bukovye, in absentia. John Casey, in absentia. Jin Shuan Chan. Mahak Chauhan. Samson Kolako. Ainu Lukuleva Hadzigolova, in absentia. John Hegarty. James Hughes, in absentia. Michael Maher. Rohin Murugesan. Musa Musatongo, in absentia. Thomas O'Malley. Sindhu Pajidamari. Ritu Kanabai Patel. Kritik Shalendra Pednekar, in absentia. Shenbega Kamachi Ram Shanmugan. Jamie Rachel Scaria. Master of Science and Data Science. Ifunanya Akupomi. Aba Elizabeth Francis. David Ibrahim Gadaya. Gutham Jakula, in absentia. Abel Moshin. Tyler Kanan Tafara Mutamasango. Oshin O'Brien. Lipna Roshmi Sahaya Raj. Veena Vijayan. Baran Yannick, in absentia. Master of Science in Supply Chain Analytics. Caroline Daly, in absentia. Dara Houlihan, in absentia. Arturo Rocha Garcia, in absentia. Could I ask all the graduates for the Masters of Science in Data Science and in Computing and Cybersecurity to please stand for a round of applause. Thank you.
I now call upon Thomas Dowling, Head of School of Computing, to present the candidates of the Academic ATU Excellence Awards.
I call the winner of the Academic Excellence Award and I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Registrar and Chief Academic Officer, to present the graduate with their award. I present to you the following graduate who has achieved the highest academic excellence within the Faculty of Engineering and Computing. John Doherty, Bachelor of Science in Applied Data Technologies. I now call upon the prize winner of the ATU Donegal Campus Memorial Prize, Kay McNulty Prize for the best undergraduate student in the Department of Computing, Bachelor of Science Honours in Computing in Cybersecurity and Digital Forensics, Anjala Babu. Thank you.
Congratulations to the graduates of Atlanta Technological University 2025. In keeping with tradition, you may now move the tassel to the left side of your mortarboard. I think that resounds one more round of applause. Anish, Irimer Dr. Orla Lyon, Anuktaron Creek Case O'Cade Shaw. I ask Dr. Orla Flynn, our president, to make the closing address.
Díomh a chuir go léir. Is mór na Northern fáilte cruúil a chur roimh, fáilte go dtí campus Donegal in Ollscoil Technoliaachta an Atlantic, agus fáilte chuig chách ar lína freisin. Ladies and gentlemen, members of governing body, esteemed faculty, proud families, honoured guests, and most importantly, you, our brand new graduates of ATU. Welcome to this morning's graduation ceremony, and a very special welcome to those of you joining us online. To the parents, guardians, families here today, thank you for entrusting us with the education of these exceptional individuals. Your unwavering support has played a vital role in their success. And we've been clapping our graduates here all morning, and I might ask our new graduates to perhaps rise and face your supporters and give your supporters a big round of applause as a Gurmila Maga to the supporters. Bulabus for the supporters, please. Thank you all. So, to our graduates, our new graduates, you're now part of our growing network of alumni, and it was lovely to see so many of you wearing our pin coming up today. But by the end of 2025, ATU will have seen about 5,000 graduates receiving major awards across 21 graduation ceremonies in just this year alone. And these graduates, you, will have a hugely positive impact on society, and especially in this region. And our region has been a huge focus for us in ATU. Our intake this year in physiotherapy and pharmacy, as well as our progress towards an intake next September in veterinary medicine and surgery, are evidence of this commitment. Our recent successes in the cross-border Peace Plus calls also indicate a growing ability to work together as one university to support the varying needs of a range of communities in our region. Our new organizational structures are also a visible signal of unity and change. But speaking of potential and positive impact, I am full of admiration for the dedication and resilience that each one of you has demonstrated throughout your academic journey. Today is a day of celebration, of reflection, and of anticipation. It's a day to look back on the challenges that you've overcome, the growth that you've experienced, and the memories that you've made. And for us staff as well, it's a moment of great pride and joy too. As our new graduates, you're not just equipped with degrees, but with the power to be a positive influence in society. And whatever your field, remember that your education is a tool for positive change. Many of you are already in the world of work, but I encourage you to carry with you our ATU values: inclusion, respect, trust, ambition, collaboration, and innovation. And Graham spoke earlier of the spirit of innovation, the ambition to do your very best, and most of all, the importance of respect in our communities. Those are values that will guide you through the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead. And I especially want to thank all the staff, academic and support staff, who've been involved in your ATU journey from the first moment you joined us right up to today, as well as to everyone who helped make today's ceremony so special. Tá súlagam go minic sibh antainmh as an lá agus an ihe, cógádas a ríis le rang céime fiche chuig gur an míle magah agus go nairi an tálibh go léir.
Could I ask the Academic Excellence awardees and the Memorial Prize awardees to come to the front of the hall for photography after the ceremony, please? We hope that you enjoyed the ceremony today and you get a chance to celebrate with your family and friends and enjoy some Donegal hospitality. Respected guests, fellow academics, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes this meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the graduates of Atlantic Technological University. Could I ask you to all stand, please, for the exit procession? Thank you.